Good morning, I'm Connie McAuliffe. Although Don and I had been divorced for 37 years, we remained close until the day he died. Still are, I hope. As his urn says, until we meet again. Of course, we didn't always see eye to eye. That could be an understatement. But two things we agreed on without reservation are the blessing of our in every way lovely and amazing daughter Kelly, and in turn the over-the-top blessing of our precious grandson Nicholas. Together, they provided decades of most agreeable conversation between Don and me. When our mother died, Lynn and Kim will remember this, our Reverend cousin George, who officiated at the funeral, likened Mom to a butterfly and said that whenever we saw a butterfly, we would think of her. Amazingly, for many years afterward, my home had a butterfly bush around which scores of butterflies would often gather. This morning, I'd like to set free a couple of Don butterflies, especially for Kelly and Nick, and for Don's sister Judy. Since we live near the beach, we're accustomed to seeing lifeguards, who are getting younger every season, by the way. So the other day at the beach with Nick, I was telling him that his pop-pop Don had been captain of the Surf City Lifeguards during the years that he was in college. His eyes widened, and I knew a butterfly had been set free. To Kelly, I want to say you might think of your dad whenever you see a lifeguard on the beach, too. Judy, you probably already do. I know I do. If you could have seen him then, Kel, a beautiful boy, beautifully tanned, a young man, really, high on a red guard chair, his eyes focused far out on the water. That makes me think of a little poem by William Carlos Williams that goes simply, "So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow, glazed with rainwater, beside the white chickens." Now, what does that mean? Well, critics have argued that for years. But looking back over the generous gifts the years brought Don and me, I'm beginning to think I might get it. Maybe there was a time when so much depended upon a red guard chair, dazzled by sunlight, beside the blue ocean. I think so. Don was a complicated human being, but in essential ways a very straightforward man. He loved his princess without measure, which sets free another butterfly. I'll never forget rounding the corner from the kitchen into the living room and seeing new Daddy Don holding his little girl, very little, in the palm of his hand, tears dripping from his chin. At the core, he was a sensitive and gentle man. As an adult, Don raced motorcycles for a while, scared me nearly to death, and probably himself, truth be told. I have an image seared in my mind of his cornering his cycle at heaven knows whatever speed, his leg nearly dragging the ground. Guess we can't choose our butterflies. But now I have a new one, sent to me by Kelly as I was driving to Pennsylvania for this service. And here it is. That's a butterfly I'll always carry in my heart, and Kelly, I know you will too. A beautiful butterfly, another beautiful boy. Yes, Don and I were truly blessed. I think we've all been blessed in our various ways by having known Don McAuliffe. He's dearly missed.